Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017, the Dafuge Challenge, and we're about ready to play match 6 of our 4th season in charge, our 3rd season in the Vanarama National, and our playoff title chase took a bit of a hit last match, but it's still early in the match. We dropped a 1-0 loss to league leaders Wrexham away at their place. With a also substandard squad since we've got 2 key players out injured. And the bad news is we've got another match just 2 days away from that as well. So it's going to be very tight. I think we've got a bit of a break after that maybe, so we'll be able to catch our breath. Next up is Boreham Wood. Yeah, we've got 6 days after this before we have to face Cheltenham in a televised match. Boreham Wood, we've had some success against, 2 wins and 2 draws against them in our 4 meetings since we've made the national. So hopefully we'll be able to carry on, pick up from the loss that we just suffered. It is another away match, I do believe, because the Cheltenham is, well, I don't know. Was it an away match? Wasn't paying attention. No, it's a home match, so we have back-to-back home matches. Okay. I know the Cheltenham match was rescheduled for television coverage. Let's see. We don't know enough about him yet. 95% knowledge level on this goalkeeper. Don't think we're really in the market for a goalkeeper unless Mourinho gets injured. But again, for those not familiar with my play style, little house rule I use is the only way I can sign players is if they get recommended to me via my scouting program or via my staff. So I have to have a lot of knowledge about a lot of players. So I have a lot of every player recommended to me by my staff gets scouted, and everybody that shows any kind of promise coming through the scout reports also gets scouted, so that I have more knowledge about what is out there. So you'll see me with a lot of scout reports coming through day by day. A lot of players with match reports, etc. Okay, pre-match tactical summary. Let's see. We're currently like 12th, confounding the critics once again. Boreham Wood, they're in 5th. Ooh, highest I've seen them in a while. And we've just had a transfer revenue decrease down to 5%. That's probably because, yeah, we have an overall balance, negative balance. Now, the good news is we had some players, 2 players sold off during the summer transfer window. So we've actually got a transfer budget of 48,000 here. What could we get for a wage budget if I went happy to make any budget 10,000. Currently spending 10,000 per week. If we moved it all to wage budget, we could get it all the way up to 14,400. Or we could get a transfer budget of 171,000 if we really had a player that we absolutely had to have. Obviously, not going to do anything with it right now. We are 3,500 quid a week under our wage cap, so we're sitting okay there. I'm not going to let that money go to waste, but this isn't the time of the season. Oh, we got one more match in August. Here I thought we had played our last August match last session, and then earlier today I thought it was our last August match when we played Wrexham. We still have one more August match here. Let's see. Player on the move, player with the match report we don't know anything about yet. This is a player we know. We're at 99% knowledge level. Had a quiet game. He's a winger, which we don't really use. Chelsea player, 17-year-old Chelsea player that we were scouting. Okay, this is a little bug they know about. It says we finished scouting him. We have 100% knowledge of him, but we really don't. We don't know what his potential is here. So what they said to do in the meantime, once you get that 100%, go assign scouting pool and report card only. and you'll get another report that'll actually show his full, because we probably have 6 or 8 areas left to assess here according to this. 7 areas left to assess. All of those areas we theoretically know, but for some reason it's a slight bug in the program. But getting that scouting report once you have the 100% is supposed to clear that up, and it seems to have worked most of the time. Okay, Boreham Wood. Let's go ahead and go with attacking movement. We did fairly well last match. We created a few chances, just couldn't seal it when it counted, but we'll see if we can't get some additional focus in that area against Boreham Wood here. Again, 2 wins, 2 draws against them in 4 meetings. So I'm hoping to continue the positive results against them. It is a home match, which will help things. But once again, 2 days rest, and with 2 starters injured, it's going to be challenging for the next couple weeks because we're not going to get either of our 2 starting midfielders back for at least 3 weeks for the first one. I think one was 4 to 6 and one was 5 to 6 weeks in the original injury, which was now just about a week ago. This is taking an awful long time to process the 31st. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so match day 6 is coming up. Players removed from short list. I probably want to keep Andrius Lossis on the short list, leading north-south, but unable to improve. He's a Lithuanian center back, full back. Yeah, maybe I won't keep him on if he's not going to improve. He's 23 years old. Yeah, we'll skip, and 2 3-star players will skip as well. They can come off the short list. Huddersfield signed one of the players I had, Craig Owen. I wonder what I had there. I'm sure he wouldn't have signed for me anyway, but not too bad looking striker. Probably one of the players that were released in the summer that was already in my scouting system. Okay, are we finally... There we go. We are at match day. It is a home match against Boreham Wood. 12th place versus 5th place. Probably about a 3-point difference between us. We're on 7 points. They are on 9 points. So only a 2-point difference between us right now. Predicted lineup, they'll be using the 4-2-4, it looks like, against us with 2 wingers and 2 midfielders hanging back. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can do. Rhodes needs to take a break in favor of Ryder. We got to leave Raymond in, I think. Let's go ahead and put Radaman in. Yeah, let's keep him as a deep lying forward. He's okay in that role anyway. So that'll give Cunningham a bit of a break. Let's take a look and see who we have down here on the bench. We looked at Fielder last match, but I think that he's a better defensive midfielder than Holloway, right? But Holloway is a better passing, and he actually did good for us in that match. I'm actually going to start him. Give Ferguson a break for at least half of a match. I do believe that last match was his first. No, he played in 2 matches in the year that we earned promotion. Probably the final 2 matches in the year that we earned promotion. It was his graduation year from the academy, so that was not his first ever start. But we're going to go ahead and give him another start here. He actually fairly impressive in that match against the league leaders Wrexham when he came on as a sub. Played about 30 minutes or so. So we'll hopefully getting some of these first team reps will help him to develop. We saw a little bit of development there on his screen when we pulled it up. So home match. John Davis, our midfielder, is the key player for us. Jack McKay, 5 goals in 5 matches. He is doing well. How did he do last season? Played for Bournemouth last season. Looks like he didn't play at all, however. So his 5 goals are his entire the entirety of his goals. He came from Dorchester, Leeds, spent some four seasons in Leeds, but never played a match. So, but he's doing well this season. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Bournemouth actually slight favorites according to the screen there. Let's see what we're going to do here. AMC. 2 wingers. And I'm going to assume the fullbacks are going to be getting forward as well. So we'll at least get them on the weak foot. George Glendon would be less dangerous if we showed him onto his weaker foot. We can add that for one of the midfielders as well. Okay, for our team talk. They say it's an upset. I don't think it should be an upset. Let's go out there and impress everybody. Okay, that got a little bit of a positive motivation there. Okay, what are we going to do for team instructions? We're going to go back to shorter and dribble, and I do have to change this permanently because that really seems to be working out. I don't think we need to change anything else, but I do want to take a look at, because so many people are gone, our set piece takers. Davis. Let's see, Holloway's not one, is he? No, it's Matthews. Matthews, which we can't put on because he's a bench player. For corners, we'll go Barden. I should have changed Barden out for not Ramadan, but Stabana, but too late now. We'll have you take the corners, you take the corners, and we will add Davis to corners as well from both sides. Okay, so that is it. Match is set up. Let's go ahead and kick off. And once again, got to get my widgets back. Oh, hey, gave them to me first time, just about. Okay, so teams are out on the pitch. Boreham Wood in the white jerseys and black shorts. We are in the solid blue. We are attacking from left to right to start. Nichols with an early interception feeds Davis. Holloway, long ball forward toward the far sideline. Obafemi can't quite get to it. Sent back to the keeper. Holloway nods the ball back across midfield. Good interception by the youngster. Back into the center. Out wide. Barden with the interception. Finds Ramadan. Ramadan tracking back. Finds Ryder. Ryder to Barden. Barden up to boot Davis as we cross midfield. Davis out wide to Nichols. Nichols ball forward. Obafemi back to Nichols. Into Holloway. Finds Ramadan. Obafemi with a cross, and that is straight at the keeper. So good awareness by Holloway, picking out a couple of good-looking passes there. Boot to Davis. Forward to Obafemi. Boot up to Ramadan. And Holloway with a shot. Straight at the keeper, however. Good movement off the ball by Holloway as well. I'm starting to be impressed with our first academy grad to really show any. Well, really, I think he's the first one to break into the first team, even if it is via injury. Boot, ball forward, Raymond, intercepted, comes out wide near side. Junior Mondal, there's a name that I seem to recall from previous seasons. I think he's been with the Boreham Wood for both of the last 2 seasons that we faced them. Yeah, I do believe that the young midfielder Holloway is the first academy grad to break into the first team as a starter, other than that first graduation year when we'd already sealed promotion. Ramadan, Holloway, Davis. Ramadan, back to Holloway again, out to Davis, up to Ramadan. Holloway, boot now, out wide to Barden, gets a cross in, it's cleared out. The long ball upfield is going to stay in play, and Ramadan tracks back quickly, blocks the cross. Holloway picks out Ramadan on the near side. back to Barden. Barden back to Moreno. Moreno, first time forward, finds Obafini. Obafini pulls it back to Davis. Davis to Nichols. Nichols into Burke. Squared to Ryder. Up forward toward Boot. Boot loses out, and then Holloway guilty of a trip in the center circle. And this is our third home match. We've got an average of about 20 fouls per home match. We'll have to see if we can lighten up on that. Of course, the first match was a home match against Cambridge, and that was the one the ref produced 12 yellow cards in, and it had a 3.4 match rating. So, but the second one, no yellow cards, but we still had 20 fouls against us, which is a little bit worrying if we're getting that many fouls on these home matches. So far, we're doing okay. Barden, ball forward. Ramadan can't win it. Falls to Holloway. Holloway back to Barden. Barden to Holloway. Centered to Davis. Davis, ball forward. Falls to Holloway again. Finds Boot. Boot tripped up from behind, and it will be a free kick. Davis takes it short. Burke. Barden into the box. Cleared out. Not far near sideline. Nobody's there to pick it back up. Picked up by the winger, and then forward across midfield. And Raymond with a good tackle. Barden to Burke to Davis. Boot to Holloway. Up to Ramadan. Holloway loses possession, then tries to win it back. Ball forward, Ryder. Intercepted near sideline. Back into the center it goes. And then Raymond with another good tackle finds Obafini on the far sideline. Obafini's tripped up. And we'll get a free kick from the far sideline just inside the Bournemouth half. Into the box. Ryder, Holloway can't quite pick it out. Ryder, Barden, Burke, back to Raymond. Raymond to Nichols, far side. Into the center, Davis. Boot. Davis again. Ooh, Davis loses it. Was coming back quickly. Out far side. Back into the center. Chipped, and there's an offsides there. Raleigh, their lone striker, or is he the AMC drifting forward? He is actually one of the wingers. No, he's the AMC. And we get a corner kick off that. Barden into the box, cleared out. Davis chases it down. His cross gets blocked behind for another corner. So 2 quick corners here. Davis, toward the penalty spot. Boot, Barden, Obafini turns, tries to shoot. Holloway, Ramadan. We can't get a shot off. We're inside the 18. Holloway, Obafini, and there we go. We finally had 5 or 6 passes along the 18-yard line, and Holloway gets an assist in his first start. Little square pass, Obafini centered, and plenty of space to pick his spot, and we've got a 1-0 lead. Okay, yes, Holloway is definitely impressing here early on. Ball forward, Obafini, Oh, I thought he kept it in there. It was right on the end line, it looked like. I guess it rolled out over. Goal kick. Ball, kick forward, nodded back upfield, back into the center. And 3 points would put us back up, at least for now, in 7th. Radaman, Holloway, Barden, one-time cross, intercepted at the penalty spot, cleared out wide, comes down the line, and there's a missed tackle by Nichols. Burke gets over there and makes the tackle. Obafini, Ramadan, centered back to Davis. Holloway, good awareness of the oncoming defender there. He gets the ball back. Ball forward by the keeper. Intercepted. Center circle. Back to midfield it goes. Near side. And Ryder going to be guilty of a trip as he kind of overran that play. Ball into the box. Burke clears it out. Goes to the far side. And Nichols with the clearance. Doesn't go far. It's picked back up by Boreham Wood. Back into the center. And then Holloway guilty of a trip there. That's our 3rd foul. Out wide. Hey, we're only on pace for 15 fouls. And then Raymond with the clearance out behind, and it's a Boreham Wood corner. First of the match for them. Holloway clears the header out. Ooh, missed tackle there. So we've tried to win it. The Raymond with the clearance, intercepted in the center circle. Boot picks it up, finds Radaman. Radaman, Barden, Obafini flicks it on, but nobody there. It goes back to more the Boreham Wood keeper. His ball forward. Falls to Burke. Burke back to Moreno. Moreno just has to clear that out wide as there was a striker rushing in on him. So it's a throw-on near sideline. Oop, and that takes a deflection behind that long cross, and it's another Boreham Wood corner. And Moreno, edge of the 6, goes out and claims that one. Sends it forward, finds Obafini, flicks to the center, but nobody's there. And then Nichols is going to get a yellow card for that, I suspect. Nope, just a lecture. A little shove there to defenseless player. Raymond with the clearance. Doesn't go far, but cleared back up across midfield the second time. Little chip out wide, one-time cross. Barden heads it upfield, picked up by the winger, into the box. Burke clears it, finds Boot. Boot to Obafemi. Obafemi tripped. Oh, I was going to say. Didn't think the ref blew the whistle there. Maybe he was playing advantage initially. Davis to Ryder, Ryder to Barden. And there was a yellow card issued, by the way. Barden loses possession. Raymond wins it back, sends it back to Moreno. Moreno switches to the far side. Nichols into the center. Burke, ball forward. Rademan can't win that, but he gets pushed, and it's a free kick. Boot. Rademan couldn't, that pass was a little bit behind the two strikers in this area, and there's the equalizer on the counterattack. And Junior Mondal, again, name that I recognize from past seasons, he gets the assist. Edge of the 18 from the corner. He's just given just enough space, and McKay dropping in from behind the defense. He gets his 6th in 6 matches. Holloway, Ryder. Okay, well, we need to get the points back then. Davis to Obafemi. Boot. Obafemi again. Raymond. Holloway. Wide to Barden, and Barden can't quite chase that one down. Good idea by Holloway again. I'm impressed with him so far. Looks like he might be a very useful, at least a sub player for when we do have these injuries or this fixture congestion that we're going to run into. Moreno with the goal kick, taken out wide to Nichols. Nichols, Burke. Burke long ball forward. Nobody's going to get there. Sent back to Moore, the keeper. Dribbled forward to the edge of the 18, kicked forward, and Burke nods it upfield, intercepted in the center circle, out wide again. And another cross from Junior, goes over the side, over the net, and it's a goal kick. Out wide, Nichols, into Burke, continued toward the center for Ryder. Ryder, Ramadan, good control. Ball forward, however, is off target. Davis picks it up. Holloway, Ramadan loses possession, goes back into the penalty box. And then forward, McKay, tackled by Ryder, falls to Boot, back to Ryder again. Long ball forward, can't find Ramadan. Holloway picks it up, finds Ramadan, centers it to Boot, Boot to Obafemi. Obafemi lost it, and then Boot launches one from 32 yards or so, and that's high and wide. Boot not necessarily known for his shooting. Ball goes out wide, and it's a throw-in. Nichols to take. Short to Davis. Back to Nichols. Burke. Ball falls to Raymond on a deflection. Holloway to Boot to Ramadan. Ramadan loses it about 30 yards out. Comes down the near sideline again, and Holloway is going to be cautioned for that one. Oh well. Good. Holloway with a good tackle. At least he's showing some passion in there, making some tackles. And then we earn a throw-in near corner flag. Ramadan. Good grief, Ramadan. Do something with it. Don't just stand there. Ball takes a deflection, falls back to the center circle, cleared forward again, and then a long cross, and Moreno is there to grab it. Moreno throws it out quickly to Nichols. Nichols into Davis. Davis chip forward, falls to Boot. Holloway tries to pick out Obafemi, can't quite do it. Burke nods it forward. Ramadan wins it. Boot to Ramadan again. Davis, Holloway. Ramadan out wide. Barden keeps it in play. Cross falls to Holloway, and Davis not too far off with that shot from the edge of the arc. Another good build-up play between Davis and Holloway and Boot. Raymond, Ryder ball forward, intercepted center circle, comes out near side. And Barden guilty of a trip, and we've now accumulated 5 fouls. We are on pace for, 20 in the match again. The good news is Boreham Wood's on pace for 16 themselves, so, and there's an offsides. So we get a free kick. Moreno to take. Short to Ryder. Ryder centers it to Burke. Up to Davis, center circle, cross midfield. Out wide to Barden, near side. Got a little bit of space, pulls it back to Holloway. Holloway's closed down by 2 players. What is he going to do? He's going to get tripped up. And the winger maybe getting a caution of his own here. Nope, just a warning. Kick taken quickly. Holloway lost it. And a 2-on-2 counterattack is on. 2-4, 4 versus 4, and Moreno just barely kept that out, fumbled it, and jumped right down on the ball as the ball crossed over from side to side 3 times, it looked like. And Junior's cross that time gets deflected behind, and it's a corner kick. So that was a dangerous counterattack, but we covered it. McKay, unable to steer that one home, goes over the net, and it is a corner kick. So we've had two. They've had 2 clear-cut chances. We've had 1 half chance so far. Both teams 1 goal. Holloway, long ball forward, not going to find anybody home. Both teams with 4 shots. Both teams with 2 shots on target. Boot to Nichols. Nichols back to Burke. Burke ball forward. Holloway back to Davis. To Boot. Ramadan out wide. Barden. Good control. His cross gets deflected. Falls back to Ramadan. Davis. Obafemi. Top of the arc. Looked like he was looking for a whistle there. Ball back into the center. Out wide. Far sideline. Long ball over the top, and Moreno comes out and grabs it. Short to Nichols. Burke. Long ball forward. Too much. Burke. Barden. Burke with a bit of a dangerous header there. Fell to Barden. Barden cleared it out wide. Boot. Ball forward. Obafemi. Good job running back and winning it, but then he lost it right away. Now it falls to Ramadan across midfield. Raymond to Davis. Davis to Boot. Davis again up to Holloway now. Boot again. Holloway. Obafemi. Holloway out wide. Barden. Back to Holloway again. Boot. Obafemi. Davis, shades of our first goal here as a lot of passing right along the 18. Oop, Holloway couldn't get through on that one. Ryder to Boot. Ramadan. Holloway. Edge of the 18. Pass gets deflected. Falls to Nichols. Far sideline. Davis to Nichols again. Davis. Holloway. Boot. Obafemi. Back out wide to Nichols. Davis to Nichols again. Into the box. Cleared out. Holloway picks it up. To Boot. Holloway again. Tries to find Barden. Can't get there. Now, finally, Borum would get it across midfield. Nichols with the missed tackle. A second missed tackle, and a cross comes in. I don't know if it's a missed tackle or just great dribbling by the winger on that far sideline. Cleared forward. Picked up by Borum Wood. Out wide near side. Fullback back into the center. Back to the fullback. And there's a cross. Dangerous. Raymond gets it cleared. Finds Ramadan. Need to be quicker on those breaks there. We had numbers forward that time. Ramadan back to Davis. Holloway, tried to feed Ramadan going forward, and it just too little pace. Davis tripped up, and we'll get a free kick. Burke, Nichols, Davis again. His cross gets blocked behind it. It's a corner. 3rd of the match. Both teams with 3 corners. Stats looking pretty familiar on both sides. Falls back to Davis. Another cross deflected behind for another corner. Davis again into the box. Cleared out wide. Falls to Davis. Another cross deflects back toward the keeper. The keeper claims it at the edge of the end line. Ramadan, initially won it. Couldn't keep control of it. Comes back down to the near sideline. Ball forward. Burke clears it out. Out wide, far sideline. The long cross goes into and out of the box, out the back for a goal kick. 10 minutes left to play, and right now the 1 point that we've got secured keeps us in 12th. Ramadan, Obafemi, Boot, back to Holloway. Barden, long ball forward. Boot's not going to keep that in. He did have a pass back to the penalty spot. If he could have gotten to that. Nichols with the header, falls to Davis. Davis, Nichols, under duress, finds Holloway. Holloway, Davis, Nichols, switches to the near side. Barden, long ball to the far side. Can't quite find Obafemi. Raymond nods it back forward. Picked back up by Borum Wood. Near side, back into the center. Davis, good tackle, finds Obafemi. Ramadan now, out wide. Barden, good job keeping it in. And then has to track backwards with it. Sends it to the center circle for Burke. Out wide to the far side as we switch fields. Nichols. Back into the center. Raymond. Raymond loses possession, and it's a counterattack on. Closed down quickly. Junior gets to the end line, but can't keep the ball in play, and it's a goal kick. Just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Still knotted up 1-1. Nichols. Burke. Ball forward. Nobody's home. Long ball toward the near side of the 18, and cross comes in, deflected behind, and it's a corner. Moreno goes up and grabs that. Clean grab, sends it out to Barden. Barden, Holloway, Holloway, Davis. Boot, Davis, long ball upfield. Nobody's going to get that. Keeper will let it trickle out behind, and it'll be a goal kick. Need to cut those long passes when there's time to make a play. Out, back into the center, out wide, far sideline, fullback, close down, sends it back to the center. Raymond, good tackle, finds Holloway. Holloway to Ramadan. Ramadan, Barden, Barden, chip to the far side, falls to Raymond. Raymond to Boot. Boot, Davis. Boot again, centered to Holloway, finds Ramadan in the just inside the 18. Ramadan had his back, lost the ball, had his back to goal. Back out on the far sideline. Nichols, once again, missed tackle, and the cross comes in, and Moreno is there. Long ball forward by Moreno. Boot finds Obafemi. Obafemi, Davis, Holloway. Back heel to Boot. Nice. And then Boot's pass back, or was that Ramadan's pass back, gets intercepted and cleared out for a throw in near side. Ramadan, Holloway. Holloway, Barden finds Ramadan. Edge of the 18, and I'm not sure what that was. I guess it registered as a cross that went out for a goal kick. Minute and a quarter left. How are we doing here? 80% of our passes. Good. Nichols. Back to Burke. 1 of 16 on crosses. Holloway once again with the back heel, it looked like. Ryder. Ball forward. Intercepted by Ryder on the clearance. Ramadan nods it down. Holloway finds Boot. Boot squared to Davis. Up to Obafemi. Out wide. Barden's going to get a cross deflected, and Ramadan took a shot that went really tame shot and went straight to the keeper there. I'm not sure if it didn't take a deflection there on the way to the keeper. Barden, good tackle, finds Holloway. Holloway back to Barden. Barden, Ramadan, Davis, as we get one last attack here maybe. Nope. Oh, yep, 1 minute of stoppage time. Near side, long ball forward. Moreno's there to cover it. Rolled out to Burke. Burke, long ball forward, can't find Obafemi. Picked back up by Bournemouth in our half. Back into the center. Closed down quickly. Now out to the fullback near side. He's closed down. Goes back to the center circle. Out to the far sideline. Nichols, good tackle. Can't quite find Obafemi on the pass. And that's it. Halftime. Fairly even first half, and it's 1-1 score line. So don't have much to say. I think things are going fairly well. What are we going to do in the second half? I don't think I'm going to make any changes. We are going to go up to an attacking style. Davis is not going to make it through the half, but I'm going to leave him on for the first 10 or 15 minutes and see what we can do here. Davis, Raymond, Boot, Holloway, long ball forward, intercepted. Davis picks it up. Holloway finds Ramadan. Back to Holloway. Ramadan again. Holloway. Ooh, Holloway loses it. Ball out, far side. And Barden with a great tackle. Centers it, finds Davis. Davis flicks it on to Obafemi. Obafemi back to Davis. Ball forward, intercepted. Raymond nods it down to Holloway. Burke, Davis, Boot, Holloway. Behind Boot, but he tracks back, gets it, finds Obafemi. Obafemi out wide to Barden. Barden controls it, but then can't get the cross off. Nodded down by Ryder. Back across midfield it comes. Near sideline. And Davis is going to get a lecture for that. So we're actually only on pace for 12 fouls for this home match. Felix couldn't get the shot off. Burke gets on the end of that cross and clears it out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Another cross comes in. Burke clears it. Ooh, Davis can't quite clear that. Has it stolen off his foot, it looked like. Cross comes in, and keeper Moreno just barely taps that one over the net. Raymond with the clearance, doesn't go far. And then that one's cleared out wide. They're not in any, in fact, they're in worse shape than we are as far as conditioning for this match with only the 2 days appearance. Again, I love my fitness coach. He's not a great one, but it seems to really help in these times when we have these fitness concerns due to congestion. There's a long ball up the field. Felix cross. Good thing that this right winger doesn't have a good crossing ability because he's getting behind the defense quite a few times, just not finding keeping the crosses in play. Ramadan with the ball. Cross midfield. Finds Holloway. Holloway. Ooh, ball behind Obafemi. Glorious chance. Holloway just a little bit off on his pass that time. Ooh, Ryder's pass deflects backwards. He picks it back up. Davis, Obafemi, back to Nichols, near side, into the center. Davis, Holloway, finds Ramadan. Ramadan has 2 white shirts on him right away. He loses it. Long ball forward. Moreno comes out quickly, edge of the 18, and clears it out wide. Davis, good tackle. Long ball upfield. Obafemi, good control by the striker. Holloway, boot. Ramadan. Boot picks it up. Ramadan again. Boot to Holloway. Ramadan. And Obafemi, ooh, shot straight at the keeper. Keeper had to get stretched to get it, but he got it. Ball back to midfield. Raymond, good tackle. Holloway finds Davis. Davis, ball forward, intercepted. Davis picks up the loose ball, however, on the return. And then his long ball forward goes into and out of the back of the box. Long ball forward. Burke once again nods it upfield, but it's picked back up by the winger. Davis this time, good tackle, finds Burke. Burke long ball upfield. Obafemi gets to it and then loses it. Couldn't get a pass off. Ball back into the center circle. Bournemouth in possession. Holloway with the good tackle and gets the ball to Boot. Boot tripped up in the center circle, and that's the second yellow card for Bournemouth. Davis, ooh, ball forward to Boot is intercepted. Comes back quickly near side. McKay behind the defense, but he overruns it, and Burke makes a clearance out wide. And it's a throw-in. Nichols intercepts it. Ball up the line. Obafemi's not going to get to it. Sent back to the keeper. More ball forward. Headed back upfield. Finds Ramadan. Ramadan to Barden to Holloway. Back to Barden again. Tries to switch fields, and nobody's home. And it is a throw-in from the near sideline. Long ball upfield. Burke with the interception. Cleared upfield and out of play for another throw-in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get Davis off at this point. I think I'm going to put Matthews on because we can put him on as a free kick taker now. He'll take both free kicks from both sides. And he'll stay in that position until I have to pull Raymond off because, again, Raymond won't make a full match. And then he'll drop back into that defensive mid spot, and I'll put Ferguson on. Raymond guilty of a trip, and it's another free kick for Bournemouth. Foul count's relatively even, 8-7, so not nearly as bad as our previous 2 home matches. Still sitting in 12th place with our 1 point so far in the bag. We're doing well. 60%, nearly 60% possession. Nichols, and that ball goes out of play. Nichols needed to turn and clear that upfield. Instead, he turns and clears it toward the corner flag. There we go. Holloway with the clearance. Obafemi can't quite get to it, but the ball's cleared out for a throw-in on the far sideline, a Chippenham throw-in. Taken short to Ryder back to Moreno, long ball forward, falls to Holloway on the return. Matthews with the ball, finds Obafemi, back to Matthews. Holloway, back to Raymond, finds Matthews again. Matthews to Holloway, to Boot, back to Holloway. Out wide to Barden. Ooh, Barden lost control of the edge of the 18. Ryder, long ball forward. Holloway flicked it on, but it goes out behind for a goal kick. So Holloway's really impressing here. He's got the assist. He's got a 6.9 rating. I think I'm going to pull Barden next. Raymond, long ball upfield. Obafemi gets to it, gets across. It goes into the side netting. No changes yet for them. His defense is really knackered. Obafemi, Ramadan, back to Holloway. Boot, Matthews, Holloway again. Through to Ramadan, out wide to Barden. That cross goes over top of the net. Hits the top of the net. And out of play for a goal kick. Flicked into the center. Burke picks it up. Burke to Nichols. Nichols. Matthews. Squared to Boot. Back to Matthews. Forward to Holloway. Ramadan. Lost possession and ball's cleared out of play. It's a throw out on the far side. Chippenham throw. Boot back to Barden. Barden couldn't find Ramadan running forward. Ball falls back to Barden. Long ball forward again. And under pressure, cleared out of play into the stands, and it is another throw-in. We got 405 with only 18 home fans. So we got 390 home fans. Almost 400. Almost. Nichols, Holloway, back to Nichols. This goes down quickly. A little through ball. Holloway gets a cross off along the end line. Nice looking cross. Nobody there to tap it home, but it is cleared out wide for a throw-in. Nichols, Matthews, cross, and Holloway got his head to it, but steered that one wide of goal. Not a bad effort for him. Okay, we're going to make another sub here. It's going to be defensive. It's going to be Stabana for Barden. He really should have started the match, but that's fine. Raymond, Holloway, Ramadan, Boot, back to Matthews. Holloway up to Ramadan. Ramadan couldn't contain it. Ball comes forward, out near side. Cross straight at the keeper. Mourinho grabs it. Mourinho throws out to Nichols, into Matthews. Matthews to Holloway. Holloway finds Obafemi. Good vision by the youngster. Boot. Ramadan tripped up. Raymond nods it down to Holloway, to Matthews. Back to Nichols. Burke up to Holloway. One time to Matthews. Raymond. Ooh, Holloway couldn't get it on the end of that return pass. Barden to Matthews. Back to Burke. Up to Raymond. Matthews again. Out near side to Nichols. And then Matthews is stripped of the ball, but wins it back. Boot to Obafemi. Boot. Boot. Ooh, lost possession. Ball falls to Barden. Barden attempt to switch fields, intercepted. Back into the center. Wormwood chip over the top. Barden nods it down. We still haven't made our sub. Oh, there's danger. Raymond makes a great tackle inside the box. Cross deflects out wide, top of the box, into the box. Burke clears it out, picked back up by Borum Wood. Still not out of danger. Out wide, near side, one-time cross. Barden clears it, picked back up by Borum Wood. Now it's out to the fullback on the far sideline, into the center again. And we need to clear our lines here. And Felix's cross once again goes behind the net. And we finally get to make a sub and get a goal kick. Out wide to Nichols. Burke, long ball up the field. Obafemi not going to win it. They made any subs yet? No, they're still playing on tired legs here. Ball falls to Burke. We need to take advantage of that. Maybe get a ball over the top now because they're... Oh, Ramadan! Oh, couldn't quite make it. Now they're making their subs. Let's see who they've got. Nobody up front, so it's all defensive. Fullback on the right and a midfielder. So they're still looking pretty bad in the defensive area here. I need to take advantage of that. Long ball upfield, headed clear by Ryder. Ryder to Ramadan, out to Obafemi, back to Nichols. Nichols, Matthews, Boot, Holloway. Holloway, Ramadan, Boot again. Obafemi loses it in the arc, falls to Nichols. Nichols into the center. Raymond back to Nichols. Ball forward to Matthews. Matthews back to Nichols. Nichols, Burke. Burke to Raymond. Raymond to Matthews again. So once again, a lot of passing here. But we haven't gotten into the attacking third yet. Now we are. Holloway tripped up, and we'll get a free kick out of it. Matthews takes it. Far post. Ryder can't get to it. Obafemi tries to track it down. Can't, but we earn a throw-in on the clearance out wide. Stabana, Ramadan. Oh, behind Stabana on the return. Those two need to work on that a bit. Okay. I think my final sub is going to be an offensive. I think I'm going to put... Well, let's see if we... Oh, that was too easy. I saw that coming. Felix finally gets a cross that doesn't go behind the side netting. Nichols with a missed tackle there. Felix all the time in the world to pull that cross back, and McKay's there near post. Well, okay, that changes things here for the final 20 minutes. I'm going to do something I haven't done all that often. I'm going to pull Raymond off. I'm going to go with 3 attackers here. Cunningham. I can do that. I can do that. No, come on, give me. There we go. I'm going to put Cunningham in as his normal defensive forward in support. Obafemi needs to be centered as the poacher. Radaman as an advance forward in attack. Okay. See if we can take advantage of the tired legs they have there on defense. And if we get an equalizer, I can pull Cunningham back into a different role and play with a different type of 4-3-3, a little bit more defensive. Or not, depending on how the play looks here. Well, that was unfortunate. Holloway nods it down, boot. Ramadan tackled from behind, goes back to the keeper. Long ball forward by the keeper, nodded upfield by Ryder, but only as far as the midfield. Picked back up by Borum Wood, back into the center. Out wide, little chip over the top. Stabana nods it forward, then a long cross comes in. Mourinho goes up and grabs that. Sends it out wide to Nichols. Nichols, ball forward. Ramadan is shoved, earning a free kick. Out to Holloway. Cunningham, back to Holloway. Matthews through to Obafemi, goes down in the arc. Once again, no whistle, but Stabana with a cross gets intercepted. Obafemi, and there we go. It works out. Boot with the goal. Stabana gets a cross in. It gets cleared. The clearance bounces backwards. Obafemi couldn't take the shot, so he lays it back to Boot. Boot finds the corner, and it's 2-0. That's only Boot's second goal for the team. I said he's not much of a shooter. I don't think I'm going to change anything. Let's keep it in this formation. Once again, the defense, tired legs. Let's take advantage of it. Nichols, good tackle, finds Ramadan. Ramadan ball forward toward Obafemi. Take a look at Boot here. Boot with a 3 finishing. 7 long shots. Yeah, he's not much of an attacker. Free kick conceded. Boot with the foul. Burke, ball forward. Can't find Obafemi. Ball out wide. Have they made their third sub? Ryder with the interception, nodded out wide. Nope, they still have a sub to make. Cunningham. Oh, couldn't quite get the pass off and got tripped from behind. Ryder tackles it. Ball falls back to Stabana, and then long ball forward, cleared out wide for a throw. 15 minutes up, or not up, 2-2. Cunningham loses possession, far sideline. Ball back down along the line, into the center. Ball forward once again. Nichols. What the heck is it with Nichols and missing tackles today? Nichols clears it out wide for a throw-in. I don't know if it's just Felix's skill. And Matthews guilty of a trip right on the end line, or right on the edge of the 18. If it's Nichols' skill, or if it's, Felix's skill at avoiding the tackle there, or if Nichols is just that poor today. I mean, Nichols with a 6.6 rating. Hard to tell. Boot almost made a mistake that was costly there in that build-up. Ball, Cunningham, interception, finds Obafemi. Obafemi, his pass is behind everybody. And it's counterattack on, but good tackle. Burke, Stabana ball forward, intercepted. Pass deflects and falls to the winger, or to the striker, I guess that is. Ryder with the clearance, finds Cunningham. Obafemi. We had the counterattack on, but we slowed it down too much. Matthews, out wide, Stabana. Controls it, gets a cross in. Matthews, instead of taking the shot, just puts a through ball in. Holloway. And they just replaced their left wing. Matthews tripped up. It'll be a free kick. Moak is going to get just a lecture, I guess. Matthews with the free kick. Short to Boot. Boot. Ramadan. Matthews. Boot. Back to Matthews. Into Ramadan. Obafemi with a shot that keeper can only parry, and then he pounces on it. Oh, good build-up. That's 5 half chances. We haven't had any clear cut. Then Cunningham with the shot from just outside the 18 straight at the keeper. So this 3-striker formation is causing problems for them, especially on their tired legs. Keeper has to come out and clear it, but Yusuf kept it in play, but it fell to the fullback. Ball on the far side, back into the center. Matthews, good tackle, finds Obafemi. Obafemi, one-time pass toward Ramadan, intercepted. Long ball upfield, far sideline, nodded down. Ryder picks it up. Ryder, long ball upfield. Cunningham nods it down to Obafemi. Obafemi pulls it back, finds Matthews. Matthews with a shot from the edge of the circle, and the keeper has to get down to save that at the near post. So some really good offense here in the final stages. We still got 10 minutes. Ball toward Ramadan, intercepted, comes back. Felix once again in possession, centers it. Davis, a Ryder with the clearance, finds Obafemi. Oh, Obafemi couldn't track it down. The ball's cleared out near side for a throw-in. Boot, Nichols, long ball forward. Ramadan's going to keep that in and get a cross. That keeper evidently didn't touch. It goes out wide. Took a strange bounce. Must have hit the top of the post, maybe. Burke nods that ball upfield, near sideline, pulled back to midfield. One time forward, and Burke nods it down. Felix gets a cross in, and Moreno goes up and grabs that. Striker going for his hat trick there is McKay with now, 7 goals in 6 matches. Ball forward, Nichols finds Obafemi. One time to Ramadan. Ramadan stripped of the ball near sideline. Counterattack is on. Back into the center. Holloway, good tackle. Holloway really impressing me. Radaman, Holloway, Obafemi, back to Matthews. Radaman, Obafemi with a shot. Hits the keeper parried it, and then Boot with the shot from Boot trying for his 2nd goal of the season. Keeper was able to get that. Keeper had to parry Obafemi's shot. 6 half chances, no clear-cut chances, but boy, are the chances flying in here. Obafemi, pulled that back, couldn't take the shot. Ball's cleared upfield, and Ryder with a good tackle. Boot, Holloway with the tackle. Boot with the interception. Long ball upfield. Ramadan's not going to keep that in play. Exciting second half. 13 shots, 10 on target for Chippenham. Boot, ball bounced off of him, and then pass goes out wide, and it's a throw-in from the near side, just inside 5 minutes to go. And it's all Chippenham here, really, in the as far as chances here in the last 5 minutes or so. Holloway, Stabana, good tackle once again. Ball forward toward Ramadan. They've gotten the ball upfield, but they haven't been able to do anything with it. Ramadan is behind the defense. He gets a cross off, and it's blocked out behind, and it's a corner kick. Matthews into the box. Ryder can't quite get up in the air to get that. More, the keeper grabs it. 3 minutes. Stabana. Stabana's pass intercepted. His header gets intercepted and sent back into the 18, and Stabana clears it out wide for a throw-in. Into the box, Ryder with the clearance. Chased down by Rowley. Little through ball, out wide again. Cross comes in. Burke nods it upfield. It's still Boreham Wood in possession. Back into the center. Out wide again. Back to the center. Wormwood still looking for it. Ryder clears it, finds Obafemi. Obafemi couldn't turn and get the pass off to Ramadan there. Stabana gets a throw-in on the far side. Minute and 10 seconds left. Holloway, couldn't control, but Boot picks up the loose ball. Obafemi nods it down to Ramadan. Ramadan's return pass goes wide. And then Cunningham chases it down, keeps it in play, but loses possession. Ryder wins it back at midfield. Stabana, back to Ryder. Chip forward. Cunningham can't win it. Comes back. And it's counterattack on. Burke slows it down, finds Holloway. Holloway to Obafemi. Obafemi back to Holloway. Matthews, Boot, Ramadan, back to Matthews. Out wide, Nichols keeps it in, centers it, cleared out. Stabana picks it up to Holloway, corner of the box, and shot goes into the side netting. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Long ball forward again, knotted down by Nichols. Matthews finds Ramadan in a little bit of space. Gets a cross off, pulls it back toward Cunningham, but it's intercepted and cleared out wide. It's another throw-in. Just over a minute left. Throw-in's intercepted. Long ball upfield. Nichols intercepts it. Back to Burke. Long ball forward, intercepted. Into the center circle it comes. Wormwood maybe with one last chance, but no. Holloway wins it. Obafemi finds Cunningham. Cunningham far side to Ramadan. Ramadan's cross gets blocked. Kept in play, sent upfield, and missed tackle by Burke there. Rare mistake by him. The winger gets a cross, and oh my God, what a way to end the match. The winger, who couldn't get a cross off at all and got the go-ahead goal early on, now gets an easy tap-in goal on the far post, and we go down 3-2 in the dying seconds of the second half. Wow. And everything was going our way there for the everything was going our way there in the last 10 minutes until that breakaway. Oh my. Yeah, unlucky isn't the word. we really had some chances there in the last 10 minutes. 15 shots, 10 on target. What a way to lose it. Oh my, I can't say anything else. The loss drops us down to 14th. It's too, that form isn't right, is it? It's 2 consecutive losses. Something's wrong with that form. Predicted a win for Bournemouth. They managed to deliver after falling behind to Chippenham. Wow. Well, it was an entertaining match. I guess we can say that. Holloway really impressed. Let's take a look and see what his final stats look like. Holloway, 83 of 102 passes completed. Not quite as good as Evans, who probably would have had something like 95 of 102. That's about what he's been running. But not bad. 1 cross, 2 key passes, 3 tackles, won all 3 of his tackles, 5 of 7 headers, 1 including 2 key headers, 8 interceptions, 1 dribble, 3 fouls called against him. He was fouled twice, 3 shots, 1 on target, 1 mistake, 7.5 match rating. One of the best players on the field. Okay, the 2 goal scorers, Obafemi with a goal and assist, and Boot with a rare goal of his own. I'm impressed. I think we have a new number 4 midfielder. Happy for the youngster, our first academy grad to get any kind of recognition. He graduated in that first year, and he looks to be useful at this level. So, and now we finally come to the end of August. Hopefully, a match like that will get some more fans attracted because, yeah, we lost, but exciting match and very unfortunate to have lost that, really. Took a lead, then we lost, conceded the equalizer, conceded the goal-ahead lead, pegged them back immediately through Boots' equalizer. Okay, good national, not 100% yet. So I don't think, I was worried that I would have to go out and get another midfielder. Oh, League One Colchester? I doubt he'll want to play for us. League One Colchester. Listed for loan. Crossing, dribbling, finishing. Little light on composure. 17 pace. That's one of the things that we're really missing. I'm gonna see if we can get him on loan. Would prefer he played with higher quality players. I kind of thought that would be the case. Okay, well, unfortunately, match 6 is in the books. We could have bought him straight outright. I just realized we have the transfer money. We couldn't afford his wages. I'm not even going to try. Match 6 in the books. Drops us to 14th. A really unfortunate loss there. 2 actually back-to-back unfortunate losses. There, the form is back into the looking something correct. We get Cheltenham next. And Bournemouth would have moved up to the playoff spots, Wrexham. So our last 3 matches have all been against playoff teams. It is Cheltenham, right? Yeah. Televised against Cheltenham. They're next up. We need to get a win here in this next match to put us back into contention. That will still put us some ways out, but need to turn it around in this next match. Exciting match. I'm still not unhappy with the team, the way the team performed. I think we've got something. I definitely think we have some decent backups there. Boot and even Matthews coming on, the 17-year-old coming on there in the second half, put in a few good passes there, and had a chance for the goal or the I don't know if it was a go-ahead goal or an equalizer at that point. It must have been the go-ahead goal. Had a couple chances, just couldn't bury them there in the end. Keeper made some really good saves. Like I said, the keeper fumbled one and was just able to pounce on it in front of whoever was lurking in front of the net. Unfortunate loss drops us, like I said, to 14th. Match 6 is in the books, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. Sim forward to the next match, and we'll get that out sometime this weekend. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody. Leave your comments, likes, suggestions, questions, etc. on the page below, and I will certainly answer them, get back with you both in-game and via the forum on YouTube. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next match.